long-established fact that very little gives me more sheer joy
Yeah, this is true.
than when the Tar Heels defeat NC State.
Yeah.
Even better if said defeat happens in Raleigh and all their little sad faces are on the screen and the little sad wolf hands are pointed down because they're all sad. So
You see how professional Adam is here, Nyla.
No, I love this.
So when the Tar Heels went over to Reynolds on Monday night and sent the pack home with a 2-point defeat, we immediately sent out the bat signal for Nyla Harris,
Yeah.
who almost had a double-double over there.
I
Raleigh
almost
Jones.
did, y'all. I almost did. I don't even. I know. Yeah.
And apparently she's still a little miffed
Yeah,
about
a
it.
little
We'll get into that.
frustrated.
So, Nyla, great win on Monday. Tell us
you.
about it. How sad were they?
Man, they were defeated. And
Yeah.
the funny part about it was I just remember them actually talking like trash towards the end. And I don't know, something in my heart was just like, just tune them out. Like, we're going to get this dub. And I don't know, like, when we set foot in Reynolds, like, I just knew, like, I know CB hasn't won in Reynolds, Indy hasn't won in Reynolds, and it was like, this is the team. I just felt strong about it. Also, how we came out. We came out really strong, kind of let them come back a little bit, but we stayed the course. Like, nothing shook us. And, yeah, it was just like, let them talk. Let them talk. We going to do what we need to do.
It did feel like for this team an important win. To go on the road against a good team.
Yeah.
You guys had played a lot of good teams, come up a little short
Yes.
to get a nice win against a good team. Where kind of if people haven't been following you guys all year, kind of where are we in the journey this season, and how important was that step you guys took on Monday?
Yeah, that was a major step for us, a huge win, not only for Carolina, but also like for our team. We have been on this roller coaster of our season so far, and after our win against Miami, I think that's where I saw us take another step, because when we lost to Notre Dame, it was really bad. Like, we got blown out. It was really bad, and we said we got to do something about this. So we had a team meeting, and we just like discussed like what the issue is, how everyone's feeling, honestly, and like letting it be a vulnerable space for freshman through senior. If you have anything that you're feeling like you need to let out, or whether it's like probably not even on the court, it might be something off the court, like we're sisters, like we're here for each other. But like if we don't have this space where we can like talk about it, then it's gonna go onto the court and we're not gonna have the connection we're supposed to have. And so after we had that talk, we went to play Miami. We beat Miami. Then who do we play after that? I think we played, I don't even remember.
Georgia Tech was in there
Georgia
somewhere.
Tech,
I know that.
Georgia Tech, that was a rough one, but we still got the win. Then we played Syracuse. Syracuse was a huge one for us because they're ahead of us in the standings. It was a COVID game. It was a snowstorm, so like nobody was there. And I just remember us just coming out like ready to go. Went into overtime with them, we won. Past couple games where we've went in overtime, we've lost. So it was like, okay, like, y'all, we got to get this win out of overtime. Like, this is our fourth time going to overtime. Like, we have to get this win. And we got the win. So I was like, okay, something's starting to shake for us. Something's starting to move for us. NC State. Like, that was it right there.
Okay, so this team meeting, was this just players or coaches?
Just
were there?
players.
Okay, who called that? And when, like, how do those, you always hear about team meetings, like players.
Yeah.
Like, how do those start? Does somebody, like, get up and, like, bang the table? And be what happens in those?
No, so me and Renai were actually supposed to go get lunch together. And that was after we lost, the day after we lost on our off day. And Renai was like, I was just talking to Blanca a little bit, and I feel like we need to have a team meeting. And I was all for it. I was like, when are we going to have this? Because we need to talk. And so it was perfect timing, and basically Renai called it. I just like agreed with her, but she was the one that called it, and everyone followed in pursuit. And yeah, it was a good meeting. Just for us to be together. I feel like we're together, but we go so much. Like, we don't really get to sit and like take in the fact that we're all here and like show gratitude and like appreciation and like also being honest with each other. Like, hey, you haven't been playing how you should. Like, just being honest with one another, letting each other know that we can have that space of constructive criticism where it's not taken to heart. It's to make us better. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
How have you figured out how to help lead a team when there are other people who have been here longer than you?
Man, I don't even know, for real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think coming from Louisville, I'm gonna be quite frankly honest, Walls put me in that role. So like I was kind of used to it. I wasn't the leading scorer at Louisville. I wasn't the face, but I was like the role player, and I was one of the players that he could count on and knew what he was going to get. And so when I came here, CB obviously was losing Maria and Alyssa and Lexi and like literally the whole leading group. And she was saying that's the one thing that she needs from me as a player. Is like, you've came from a program where you went to Elite 8 your freshman year. Like, you know what it's like to win. And on top of that, you were vocal. You led your team. Like, regardless if you were a sophomore or freshman, like, you had a part in that. And she really was just telling me, I trust you, and whatever you need to do to gain respect from these girls, so be it. And I think, like, it started out in the summer, just feeling like the respect that they're giving me, like, that I haven't really felt from a standpoint of, like, we trust you with the ball. We trust you with play calling. Like, if you see something, we're going to do it. Like, that type of respect. And it was like, wow, like, they trust me. And so I think that was just, like, the domino effect for, like, the rest of what going on in preseason and season play. It, like, made me feel comfortable. It didn't make me feel so-called awkward, I would say. Like, I think the biggest thing for me was just getting used to the system. But, like, in terms of, like, being vocal and a leader, I think that kind of came naturally for me. It may have been sometimes where I was like, oh, like, I just got here, y'all. Like, I don't want to overstep any toes. Like, y'all got it. But, like, no, like, they were, like, inviting me in that. Like, no, like, what do you think? Like, honestly. And I think, like, hearing that reassurance was like, oh, okay. Like, y'all actually respect me, and I can actually be myself. And being myself is really just being a leader. Like, regardless of if I have a double-double or if I have 2 points or if I get a game-winning steal, like, it doesn't matter. That's what leadership is. It's not always about, like, the things on the stat sheet. It's about, like, what are you doing to gain trust from your teammates and your coaches.
So you've been at Louisville. You've been successful at Louisville individually. Yeah. You've been successful at Louisville as a team.
Yeah.
Why was this the right time to do something different here for your last year?
Yeah, actually, Carolina was in my top 5. So I was very familiar with Carolina. I played them every single year when I was at Louisville. And I just remember, like, that was, like, really a big matchup for me. Like, every single time we played Carolina, it was like, oh, this is a big game. Like, something in me just, like, I have to be on point. And I think also just playing Alyssa and looking forward to that matchup as well, and playing just their team. Their team was really good. Like, I mean, they made it hard for everybody. And I think that for me as a player, at Louisville, I did what I needed to do, and the coaches helped me grow in ways that, I thought I couldn't have grown. I learned a lot there. But I think the biggest thing for me was, like, letting me, I don't know how to say this, like, letting me be a player that you could count on, like, offensively, defensively, and as a leader. And I think at Louisville, I was more of a leader, and I so-called had games where I was playing well offensively, playing well defensively, but it wasn't like I wasn't really the go-to player. And I felt like at Louisville, I did enough work to get this opportunity. And I think I was wrestling with it. Honestly, I was like, I don't know if I should do this, because it was going into my senior year. I was like, yeah, I might as well just finish here. Like, like, what if I go to another team and, like, it just doesn't go out how it's supposed to? But literally, I prayed about it, and God literally told me, just do it. He's like, just do it. And it just constantly was in my head, bro. Like, it wouldn't get out. Like, it's time to go. Like, you have to go. Like, and it wasn't a way like, I don't like it here. Like, we have to go. It was like, no, like, now there's something better for you that's going to grow you. It's going to challenge you academically as well, and as a basketball player. And took my visit here, and, I mean, sold the bag. I was like, well, y'all, this is it. Literally tried on the jersey and everything, and I was like, where else am I gonna go?
Did you know there was gonna be another Nyla on the team? And is that confusing with 2 Nylas?
Oh man, Nyla Brooks, I love her. No, I didn't. Actually, I didn't.
Have you ever played with another Nyla?
No.
Like, it's a relatively unique name.
It's
I would
unique,
think.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, the older I get, the more Nylas I become around. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, maybe this is a popular name, but no, I didn't know until summer. They announced her coming on campus, and I was like, Nyla. I was like, wait, hold on.
I'm already
like,
here.
I'm Nyla. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, no. And then They're like, yeah, we have another Nyla. I said, y'all didn't tell me this. Like, I must be the only Nyla. And no, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bitter. I was like, gosh, like I'm the only Nyla, bro. But like getting to know her, I was like, you know what? We could share the same name. I love her. She's a bundle of joy. She's hilarious. And yeah, so they call us Nyla squared off the court, but CB calls us Brooks and Harris. I know she was talking about how she's gonna call us or whatever, but she literally calls us by our last name. So
I'm gonna come up with some unique names
she
for them.
literally said
Brooks
that.
and Harris.
Brooks and Harris. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, that's perfectly fine. But no, yeah, that was actually funny.
Is it okay if I ask you for a favor? Because I feel like we're friends now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Could you make sure that you play basketball for at least 15 or 20 more years? Because when you decide you want to take over the podcast game, Jones and I are going to be out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because you're going to be very good at this.
Oh,
so and
yeah,
it seems like
yeah.
this is something you might have in your future. Is that a fair thing to say?
I actually also came to Carolina because I want to be a sports broadcaster. So I want to do that whole thing. I heard the Husband School was like elite, and I actually got into Sports Extra, and I'm actually an anchor.
Wow.
I know.
How do you have time to do that?
I don't know. I actually am going on air tomorrow, so that's really great. But no, I think that's another thing that, of course, I'm a basketball player, but there's so many other things that I do well, and I think I've kind of like accepted that. Like, I don't have to be the best basketball player in the country. Like, I do other great things. I'm great at. Not a lot of people are good at this. Like, some people really can't do this, taking that in, you know.
Yeah, trust me, I'm dragging one of them with me every episode, Nyla.
Wait, but you're doing really good.
Just keep building me up now. You're doing great.
No, you're actually doing really good. No, so yeah, and then also I know y'all know Joel Berry. Mm-hmm. He went to Lake Highland. I went to Lake Highland. And when I saw him on ACC Network, I was like, wait, hold up. Like, definitely need to talk with him. But no, that was another thing too. But aside from basketball, another reason why I came to Carolina is definitely because of the journalism. So thanks for the invite. I would definitely, apply.
Have you ever done your own highlights on Sports Extra? Like, oh, look at Nyla Harris,
Yes.
a great rebounder. And she looks good too. I mean,
Literally, I have. Actually, for the a little run through, they like talked about me and the Cancun thing. And it was just so weird, like saying my own like stats and everything. But it was actually fun. I actually liked it. And actually, I probably will tomorrow because we beat State on Monday. So
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, there you go.
Your dad played in the NFL, right?
He did.
What was that like? Were you even?
I was actually not even thought about yet. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So we weren't there. So you weren't sure about it yet. You didn't have a strong opinion on it
Yeah,
yet.
I actually wasn't even like, not even there. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was rooting on him. I don't even know. I wasn't even thought about yet. But no, my dad was actually like tough. Like actually, I literally, no disrespect to my dad, I say this every single time anyone asks me, but I didn't know how good my dad was because I wasn't alive to see it. So
Sure.
like I was just like, okay, like born, sorry, not alive. But I was just like, okay.
And the film is so grainy now. I'm sure it's too old to even.
No, like
what was
literally, it might
the
just cut
90s?
out. It might freeze. It might jump. He might get a sack, but instead, like, yeah, it's too old. But no, like, my dad is a great role model for me. I sometimes forget that he went to the highest level there is, and I think football is even harder, honestly. But got drafted second round, played for the Minnesota Vikings. First part of his career, finished out with the New York Giants. Played with players like Michael Strahan and I don't know who else, but
Some other great players.
Some other great players. My goddad also played in the NFL. Robert Porcher played for the
cool.
Lions.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a football family for sure. But my dad is always just, he's hard on me, but also he like pushes me in a way where it's like, he humbles me, but also at the same time, he just pushes me to be the best version of myself. Like I just know I'm gonna receive a text message from my dad. And he sends me great text messages before the game.
He's probably critiquing this interview right now. He's probably taking notes
Listen,
on his phone.
my dad is in the comments every single post. So when y'all post this, I promise you he's gonna be there. He loves it. This is probably his first year on Instagram. So he's just like embracing it for real. I mean,
It's like, what? I can see videos and pictures right here on my phone.
literally.
What
Just
kind of
commenting.
what kind of great pregame texts?
Let's see. He said, Nyla, you came here. You know what?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna
like pull it out.
Let's just
for
quote
real.
this directly. There's no sense in getting
Like,
a
no, y'all gotta get the full thing.
correct quote.
Y'all are gonna get the full.
That's good because
thing.
we're planning on stealing them because we both
Yeah.
have kids and they're going to start receiving these awesome texts and be like,
No.
wow, you've really matured. Like, yes, that's right. I thought of this all myself.
This is an NFL level pregame text I'm sending you right now.
Yo, he said, "Good morning, my beautiful daughter. I hope you're feeling well today and that you have a great game tonight. Be legendary and God will bless your game. Love, Dad."
Yeah, look at that. Just build him up.
I mean, he doesn't miss a game.
Okay, but now, Nyla, let me ask you about this. He signs his texts.
You know, I think my dad actually
Just
speaks.
said it's his first year on Instagram, Adam.
He goes, I think he speaks like this to the phone because my mom does the same thing. And then when they text me, I'm reading it and I'm like, what? Like, it don't even make sense. I'm like, you tried. It's okay. No, because my dad is like, he's so funny. Yeah, he's so funny. I love him, honestly.
Okay. You guys are, what are we, like halfway through ACC play?
We literally are.
It's hard to believe. We're like the final third of the regular season here. What is important for you guys to continue the path that you've been on these last couple of weeks to try and close this last 5-6 weeks strong and head where you want to go?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us is just stacking days, stacking practices, stacking time together. Like, I think as we get closer to the end and like the reality of what tournament time is like, you win, you keep going. You lose, you go home. It's just as simple as that. So like, just really like, I think playing at Reynolds was good for us because I told CB, like, it's great preparation for what it's going to be like in March. It's great preparation for what it's going to be like at the ACC tournament. Packed house. Team's going to be, they're going to have more fans, probably not more than Carolina, though, because that'll be a neutral site. So, but I'm just seeing what it's like because, I mean, as of right now, we're probably going to go to another site in March. So it's just like getting used to that.
Just fix that, Nyla. All you got to do is win out. Just win out.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, CB.
Lyra, let me text you this. Nyla, it's Jones. Just win out. Have a great day, Jones.
No, like,
Hold on,
literally.
actually, let me bring it up here.
Yeah, bring it up to the yeah. No, honestly, yeah, you're right. But I think also just like all in all, just leaving everything out on the floor, like regardless, I think just playing hard, and just being reminded of why we came here individually and as a team, like why we were like CB always talks about she handpicked us. Like there's plenty of players that want to come here, but she specifically picks the players she wants on her team. And so take great pride in that, like understanding that, wow, I was chosen to be here. Because yes, although you commit, the coach also has to meet you where you're at to accept you, basically. And so I think like overall, just leaving it on the floor is really all I can say. Again, not in the ACC, every game, I think, honestly, anybody can beat anybody in the ACC. But I think also what keeps teams keep going on an all-time high is their togetherness and their chemistry on the floor. When you have that, nobody can break you. And so for us, we've grown in that. And I think winning at NC State was huge for us. So now we got it.